Hello, everyone, and happy Halloween tomorrow. But as for today, it is October 30th, 2016. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my nephew, Eli, who turns 8 today. Love you, buddy. Happy birthday. And when I see you guys, we'll buy presents. Whatever you want. Well, almost whatever you want when it comes to a gift. So we'll look into something, buddy. I promise you that. And, of course, the other kids as well, because I love you all. All right, got that out of the way. Let's celebrate Halloween. I have 10 new Blu-rays to show for you. All these films are horror films, horror comedies, horror action movies, horror. All of these revolve around something scary, so I think these are all films that you can enjoy around Halloween time. I actually picked these up over the course of the last 6 months of my life from different locations, all pretty reasonable priced, and now I'm going to show you off them right now. Let's get on with this. Number 10, or should say the first one I'm going to show for you, is The Woman in Black from 2012, one of the first movies I ever reviewed on my channel when I didn't have a clue what I was doing, and I still don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I love talking about cinema, and I really liked this movie. It was a good film for Daniel Radcliffe's kind of breakout of the Harry Potter, and I think he's just a really good actor, and I can't wait to see how he grows in his career. But this is a good horror film. It actually really is a good one. It comes from Hammer, who's known for doing all those classic ones from the 1960s and 70s. And I did see the sequel that came out a year ago, and I thought that movie was okay. But this one is actually good. I got this at Big Lots for $5, so you can't beat that price. And there's tons of special features. There's commentary. There is featurettes and stuff like that as well, according to what's on the features, the special features, on the back of this disc right here. And let's open up and show you inside the disc itself. This was really cool because this is a Sony release from 2012 and actually has some cool stuff in the background and the very awesome looking Blu-ray of The Woman in Black from 2012. So if you have not seen this one yet, I do recommend it. It's a good little horror film, something really great to watch around Halloween. Next one is one of the best films of 2015, in my opinion, and one of the funniest horror comedy mockumentaries I believe ever made. And that would be What We Do in the Shadows. I think I got this for $12.99 or $14.99 at Best Buy, and I love this film. I love these filmmakers, these talented New Zealand comedians, and I can't wait to own Hunt for the Wilder People. And also the director of this movie is going on, one of the directors of this film, is going on to direct the next Thor movie, Ragnarok. So hopefully there's a lot of fun action comedy in that film, but we'll see. All right, that one comes out in a few years. This one actually has commentary by the filmmakers, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, video extras, interviews, and a bunch of other stuff as well. And there is the back of the cool Blu-ray case of What We Do in the Shadows. Open it up and show you inside. If you have not seen this film and you want to find a way to see it without even buying it, I would say if you got an HBO account, it might be still available on HBO. Sadly, this is what the Blu-ray looks like, people. Thank you, Paramount Pictures. Anyways, the movie's amazing. I love it. And here we go. Next one, we're going to go on to another horror comedy, one of my favorite comedies of all time, and that would be Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein. Got this for $7.99, and I think you can get a cool steelbook now for $14.99 at Best Buy. I might even pick that up as well. I just love Young Frankenstein. Gene Wilder sadly passed away a little while ago, and this is one of his greatest performances, one of his greatest films. Of course, he contributed to the acting and the screenplay, and Mel Brooks and the rest of the cast and crew and everybody that's a part of this film. This is clearly a masterpiece, one of the funniest movies I've ever seen, and I've seen it in the theater, and I've seen it multiple times, and it just never gets old. This one comes with a lot of special features. I'm assuming that a lot of these are on the DVD that I own as well. I don't know if there's anything new. I'd be willing to go and check it out and see if there's anything new. But, of course, this is the Blu-ray, and for some reason it is in black and white, and there's got color pictures, but hopefully this entire film is in black. Thankfully, it's all in black and white, like it should be. Open it up, and you get a cool-looking Blu-ray right there of Young Frankenstein, I believe 1974? I think it was 1974 when this movie came out, because it was the same year that Blazing Saddles. It was a great year for Mel Brooks and Gene Wilder, because they had two comedy classics that came out that year. I love Young Frankenstein, and it's a movie that, yeah, maybe not be, well, I think it's scary, because it's so scary and caring and funny as hell. So it's a movie definitely you can watch around Halloween time. All right, next one I got for $5 at Best Buy recently, and that is Pet Sematary. I remember when I saw this for the first time, and that scene where the Mack truck collides with a child. Oh my gosh, it still haunts me to this day. So I think this is a really good, and I think I've even read the book. I think I read the book years after I saw the movie, and I really liked the book as well. Of course, it's based on the Stephen King novel. And this is a really good film from 1989, and I've seen it multiple times, and I'm glad to add it to my collection. And this Blu-ray has commentary and some featurettes making of the film as well. And sadly, it's a Paramount release, so there is the Paramount release. What more can you say? I'm pretty speechless when it comes to that. I really don't have anything nice to say at that point. But anyways, let's go on. Let's move on. We have, which one is this? 28 Days Later. Danny Boyle, 2003. Of course, the writer of this film, Alex Garland, would go on to make Ex Machina and also write some other films as well, including, I believe, Sunshine with Danny Boyle. And I wonder if they're going to work together again, but I think Alex Garland is on his way to become a great director in his own right. Really liked this film. I really love this film. I think this is one of the best zombie movies recent years. And I have seen this on Blu-ray, and I'd be curious to see what it looks like on my television, but I saw it on an older television, like a plasma, and it didn't look really good, because I think this film is shot on some sort of grainy video. I can't remember the way this film was shot, but I'd be interested to see what this actually looks like on the Blu-ray. But anyways, no matter what, it still is an amazing film. This is an incredible zombie film, and of course it introduces us to the world to Cillian Murphy, and so it's great. And I don't know who else is in this movie. Oh, Naomi Harris is actually in this film as well. The DVD comes with a lot of special features, I'm assuming, that are on the Blu-ray that are on the DVD, so I don't know if there's anything new, but there is a commentary with Danny Boyle and the writer themselves. And let's show you inside the disc. This one actually came with a cool little cover, which I'll show you. But first, here's the disc. There's the disc. Hope you can see it. Yes. 28 Days Later, 2003. I even like the second film, 28 Weeks Later, though I have only seen it once, and I think Danny Boyle might return and do 28 something else later, but we'll have to see. Right now he's doing Trainspotting 2, T2, so I'm looking forward to that. And this one actually came with this cool little cover to sell it, I guess. I liked it, so I folded it up and I put it inside. So there you go. 28 Days Later, great film. Looking forward to watching that again. Next one. Now, I bought this one. I think I got this one for $4 or cheaper than that. And now there's a collector's edition from Scream Factory that I might buy. I don't know. We'll see. But there's really nothing on this Blu-ray that I could see, but who cares? It's a great film. It is Carrie, Brian De Palma's film based on the book by Stephen King. I even like the remake from a few years ago, but this is one of the scariest movies I think I've ever seen, or one of the most disturbing films I've ever seen. And I have seen it recently, and I did see the remake, and I would say the remake is, of course, not great, but it's not bad either. It's not a bad remake. Does it need to exist? Maybe not, but that's okay. I still like it. This one's from 1976, and I don't think there's any special features on this entire Blu-ray from. I believe it's a MGM film, but it's distributed by 20th Century Fox. So on the Scream Factory one that I just saw, it has more special features. So I'm thinking about maybe just holding on this one until maybe I buy that one eventually. This one actually has the same thing as the 28 Days Later. So first I'll show you this kind of the selling point that they have on there. And I guess, ooh, look at that, look how cool it looks, even though it has no special features. So buy it. But so I fold that up. I like the artwork on it, and then the disc is pretty cool too. That's a cool looking disc of Carrie starring Sissy Spacek, and a really great Brian De Palma film. Add to my Brian De Palma collection because I do own a few of his movies. All right, let's fast forward from the 70s all the way to this year, 2016, and we got the first spin-off somewhat sequel to Cloverfield, and now here is 10 Cloverfield Lane with this cool slip cover. This is kind of unique because there's nothing here. Well, there is something there, but the slip covers, for some, I don't know why they went with that design, but they did. Mainly because, probably because the house is sticking there, and then, you know, whatever, the hole, and you see the movie and you'll find out why. Okay, so this is a cool little slip cover right here, and there are some special features with the filmmakers and the producer J.J. Abrams. So I'd like to look into that. There's also some other special features as well. And I hear that there's another Cloverfield movie coming out very, very soon, maybe next year. So I don't know all the details, but I bet you can find out online now. But I really enjoyed this film, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I thought, of course, the first half was the strongest part of the film, and I even liked the ending. I thought the ending was pretty cool as well. So I'll take out the slipcover and show you inside of what else. Same as the slipcover, same back as the slipcover right here. The front is a little different, of course. There it is. And I bought this, I can't remember when this came out officially, but this one comes with the DVD and the Blu-ray. So we'll show you that. Sadly, it's a Paramount release, so you can expect mediocrity. I have nothing to say about that other than negativity. But I really thought this was a great movie, and I won't put it right by Cloverfield because it's not really a sequel. But anyways, I thought it was a pretty great film in its own right. All right, next we're going to move to, I think, 2014, and a film that I really enjoyed until the ending. I hated the ending, and I almost would, now that I have it, I'd probably watch it again, and when it gets closer to the end, I'd just turn it off and stop watching it. And that would be Dracula Untold. I think this film was made to try and ignite a franchise from the Universal Monsters, and I don't know how successful it was, but as a movie, it's schlock, it's fun, it's entertaining. I wish it was R-rated, I wish it was more violent, but it's kind of a cool little origin story of Dracula. And I think who plays Dracula, Luke Evans, does a really good job in the film. Again, I've only seen it once, and I did enjoy it. I remember watching, going, I don't have no expectations, and I walked away going, well, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't an awful film, and I really enjoyed it for what it was. Okay, as a piece of entertainment, not as some great piece of cinema. Now, there's special features. There's commentary. There's feature commentary. There's deleted scenes. There's also other stuff that I don't know if I'll ever watch. But I would like to watch this movie again. Again, it's only an hour and a half, so it's not very long. Only an hour and 33 minutes. And there's all the special features right there. And this one, of course, comes with the DVD. And it's not a Paramount release, but it's a Universal release, so you can also expect mediocre. Pretty mediocre looking discs. But that's okay. It's not a great film, and it's fun. I enjoyed it. You may disagree, but I did like Dracula Untold, and I think it'd be fun to watch on Halloween. Now let's move on to a complete masterpiece in my eyes. 2006, Pan's Labyrinth. One of the greatest films ever made, I have to say. Visually stunning, story-wise. It's really violent. And as Stephen King says from Entertainment Weekly, the same Stephen King that wrote Carrie and maybe another movie I talked about, Pet Sematary, he says it's the best film of the year from 2006. And I would say it is one of the best films of 2006 and one of the greatest films ever made. It's just such a fascinating film. And this has tons of special features. I'm not going to even read all that. You can find this. I got this at Best Buy, I think, for $15 or $14.99. And I do own it on DVD, and I'm assuming all of this was on the DVD as well, the special features. But I think the most exciting thing about this is that you can see a visual commentary with the filmmaker, so that is probably cooler because of that, and maybe that's also on the DVD as well. But this movie's just it's a beautiful piece of art, I have to say. It's beyond film, it's beyond anything I've ever imagined, and it's just one of the greatest things. Guillermo del Toro's his greatest film. I have to say this is probably his best film. And maybe something else might, but I think this might be his best film. Okay, it's also a great film, and this one comes with a really great thank you. This is I think this is a Warner Brothers release, a New Line Cinema. So at least you get something cool. There's a cool disc of Pan's Labyrinth, and I think you can see something right there as well. Some great artwork from the film or a picture or something like that. So love Pan's Labyrinth, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't honestly not seen this film since it came out of the theaters. So even bought the DVD and I haven't watched it yet. So maybe it's here's the time that I need to watch it. And finally, we're going to go to 2009, I think one of the better found footage movies. And I'm glad to have it, and I'm glad I have this one, and I would own the second one, the third one, and the fourth one, but I don't think I'd own the rest. And that would be Paranormal Activity. This is the original film. This one comes with the extended cut as well, a different ending if you'd like to see that. Wasn't in the theaters. But I thought this was really, really cool found footage movie, and I loved the third movie too. I think this one and the third one are the best. 2 and 4 are watchable, and the fifth and sixth one, or the side one and then the fifth one, whatever, who cares? I don't think I need to watch those movies ever again, but I love Paranormal Activity. It was a lot of fun in the theaters, and I don't know what else to say about that. Got it for $5 at Target, so you can't beat that. $5 at Target. And this one comes with, I think, the Blu-ray and a digital copy that I think expired in 2014. So there you go. Here it is, Paramount Pictures. They're so creative with their Blu-rays, everyone. Oh my gosh, so pretty and gorgeous, and who cares? But these are 10 films that I've picked up recently that I think you can enjoy on Halloween. In the comment box below, which one should I watch? Recommend which one out of these should I watch on Halloween, even though I probably won't have any time. Which ones do you like? Which ones do you don't? Please share your opinions in the comment box below, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, safe Halloween, whatever you may do, and I'll see you later on my next videos. So look forward to more stuff coming from me in the month of November. Goodbye, everyone. Peace out.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.